We about to start. Put that smoke away.
Okay, bro, I'm gonna put it away. Damn. Hold on.
Hey, it's showtime. It's showtime.
Man, y'all better get hyped.
What's going on, world? What's going on, YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, X, whatever y'all want to be called nowadays? Y'all know what this is. This is your boy Thorough from the My Dogs podcast. And my crew today, this is going to be a good one. We have Dirt Dog Jordan in the building. What's good, baby?
Nothing much, just taking one step at a time.
We have the coach, but this time he changed his name for y'all this week. He might got something different. He was the coach of reasoning. We don't know what he is today, but we're going to find out. Coach, what's going on?
Man, I'm just trying to stay warm, brother. That's
it. I tell you, ain't no joke. And we got the man with so many jobs, Mr. Deacon in the building. What's good, baby?
Ain't nothing to it but to do it, so let's get to it.
All right. Today we got a good one. We got breaking news out of Cleveland. Jimmy Haslam or Andrew Berry made a decision today, and that decision today was Todd Monken. But if we're going to put this on Jimmy Haslam, since he's been the owner of the Cleveland Browns, Jimmy Haslam, he had Rob. I don't even know your name. Y'all know who I'm talking about. Huh?
Jasinski?
Yeah. He that was a Browns head coach. Mike Pettit, that was a Browns head coach. Hugh Jackson, Freddie Kitchens, Kevin Stefanski, now Todd Monken. It doesn't look pretty, but that's his head coaches under his tender. Now let's get into, before we get into what the breaking news was, let me line it up for y'all. This is, if y'all didn't know, if y'all was somewhere sleeping under a rock and wasn't paying no attention to Cleveland Brown news, this was what's been going on.
This is from Tom Pelissaro. After the Browns informed DC Jim Schwartz this morning they were passing over him to hire Todd Monken, Schwartz was visibly upset, said goodbyes in the building, told the other coaches he's not coming back.
Of course.
Sources tell the insiders.
Why would Jim Schwartz come back to this? If he could be the defensive coordinator in Buffalo or San Francisco, or obviously he feels like, and a lot of coaches have said this about the Haslams, that he was misled. Mm-hmm. He feels like he thought he was going to be the head coach, Emmett. And
yeah. I think he knew he was behind Shieldhouse, but I bet you he thought he was in front of Monken. I guarantee you he was like, okay, maybe they want this young guy. He's been in the league. He understands. I think he was like, okay, I know I'm at least second. And then when they decided to hire Monken, I totally understand. Now we got to find a new.
I don't know, but I would like to see Todd Monken because there's only one reason why I like to see Todd Monken. It's the same reason that Lamar Jackson didn't like him. They said he was hard. And guess what? We need that Belichick way in Cleveland.
And also another thing to add here, what you feel about a head coaching hire the first day of that hire is probably the most meaningless opinion you'll have of him, right? You will develop more meaningful opinions as you see him do his job.
And with that being said, that last clip, oh man, he nailed it. He nailed it on the head. He said, your first opinion is going to be the most meaningless. Quit trying to just bring in names. Names will fail you. So with Todd Monken being named the head coach, and after y'all seeing this clip, how do y'all feel about Todd Monken as your new Cleveland Browns head coach? Dirt Dog.
It's interesting. I mean, I mean, he wasn't my pick. I obviously wanted Schwartz. I felt like Schwartz had the locker room. But, I'm willing to give the man a chance. He coached Baker in 2019 and made Baker look a little decent. Let's see how he does. I mean, I'm not putting my bags in all I'm not putting my chips in all one basket. I think we still got to see. It's amazing to me that as old as he is, this is his first ever head coaching opportunity. So it's going to be interesting to see. They said he likes Shedeur Sanders. So let's see how that works out. I can see him getting some wide receivers for us that we might need in order to help our quarterback situation. But other than that, let's give the man a shot. He wasn't my pick. I thought they were going to get Shieldhouse, but I guess it didn't break through.
Coach, what's your thoughts on this hiring?
I mean, I'm kind of indifferent. It's kind of like what the brother said before. You won't have much of an opinion of him. What I feel about him right now is probably irrelevant. I need to see him do some work. I know by his track record, he's a decently credentialed coach. So that's helpful. He's used to working with nothing at times because let's be honest, Baltimore's wide receivers, they're, outside of Zay Flowers, they're not exactly impressing anybody. So I mean, he's been able to get stuff out of them. He's had a dominant run game that he's been able to work off of. So there are definitely some positives for bringing him in. I just hope that it can offset any negatives that his presence may have set off.
And as I spoke to you earlier, did you say that he brought somebody with him? He brought some luggage like Dion?
Yeah. He bought his offensive line coach already, who has already coached here in the past, actually, George Warhop. And George Warhop is a fairly respected offensive line coach. And we can see that the man can work with something. We saw it in Baltimore. So if they bring that type of offense here or something similar, our run game should improve.
Where did you get that information from, Pop? I didn't see anything of that.
No, it's out.
Oh, it's out? Okay, I didn't see anything of that.
Okay, and D, what's your let's talk to him.
People, y'all don't be listening. Y'all don't be listening to us, man. We was talking about this, TP put a thing about Monken. I said I was cool. I'm actually cool with it because I said this, I'm going to say it before. The initial plan was a young guy. They had the backup. They wanted that young guy. When it didn't go through and they didn't like what was being said, they already reported that Monken said, I will work with whoever you give me. You know what I'm saying? So, ding, 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 ding. That's the green light. That's the guy we want to roll with because they're still going to dominate certain things. I don't see Monken having a lot of say, but the fact that certain things that he did with Lamar and being able to adapt to Lamar's style, whether the RPOs, different stuff like that, he adapted and he saw success. This guy, he's adaptable. He can make certain things happen. Kevin Stefanski was stiff in the ass. He didn't want to do that. So I'm cool with it. I'm cool with it. It's just, I know we're going to get to the other guy, but I'm cool with it for right now. I want to get a man a chance and see what he can do. We didn't want no young Thundercats, no way. I didn't.
I didn't either.
Okay, one of my thoughts is, y'all know, like I stated before, that's who I wanted. That's who I wanted because of the reason that I stated in the video. The reason why Lamar Jackson didn't want him. Everybody said he's a hard coach. He's going to want the most out of you. And I always talk about that Mamba mentality. If you ain't got that Mamba mentality, then hey, you got to go. And what Cleveland got, they got a worm mentality. In Cleveland, the Cats they ain't working hard. Besides the defense, that offense, man, they ain't trying to put no work in. Jared Judy, you ain't trying to work on them hands. Njoku, you ain't trying to work on them hands. So the offensive line, everybody on the offensive line had their chance to be a starter. You can't say, hey, I'm waiting on my chance. Guess what? You had your chance of what y'all do. Nothing. So we need somebody that's going to come in there, like as Coach said. He brought an offensive line head coach to get the scheme right on the offensive line. He's somebody that ain't gonna take no bull. When we come to practice, you come into practice. When the game start, you got to be ready. I wanted him because of all these things. I'm not everybody looking at him as, oh, he's this old and no. And another reason why I'm not judging it, I need to see who's going to be the offensive coordinator. I want him there just as a head coach. But let them bring in an offensive coordinator that's going to come. That's going to cook. That's going to cook. So everybody that might not like Todd, yeah, don't worry about it. Wait till we see who our OC is. Then you can start going like, yay or nay. But until then, nah. He already brought, like Coach said, an offensive line coach. He's been in Baltimore, so he already knows what the winning is about. And guess what? He already been in Cleveland. He know Cleveland is a mess. If y'all don't remember Todd Monken, when he was here, he was the one that was going out. He was a snitch. I'm gonna put it out there. He was the one going out there telling the other team how bad the Cleveland Browns organization was. So everybody that gets on Todd Monken about his first stint here, don't blame it on him. He was telling everybody how bad it was. He couldn't control it. So if the man was here before and telling all the other coaches, this is a dumpster fire, this owners, the management, and everybody don't know what they're doing, don't put that on him, because he wasn't in agreement with none of that stuff that was going on. So pipe down on him. Man. Let my man cook. He's gonna come and get your door together. He's gonna come and peep game. He was in Baltimore. What did Andrews? Was it Andrews having one of the best years? Because he's great. He's been great with tight ends and calling tight end plays likely. Mm-hmm. And in college, he had Brock Bowers. I think he was rookie of the year last year. And guess what we got? We got Fana, who Shador loves throwing to. So before y'all post judgment, let this man eat. Let Todd. Yes, he's George Washington age, his first time being a head coach. Yes, but fall back, and let's see the rest of the is and that's what, because the main thing I was coming on here to say is I needed to see who is bringing in the OC, the DC now, and all that stuff. Is that going to be AB? Is that going to be Jimmy? Or is that going to be Todd? But guess what? Todd's he like Sanders. He like Dion. He's bringing his luggage. He's bringing Louis. He brought his offensive man. Hey, okay. Coach, what do you think about my comments?
All right. So I think you're going to have a lot of former Raven personnel coming.
Mm-hmm.
This might not necessarily be a bad thing. We just got to see how it's all going to work. I think he will be probably a play calling OC. And that's all he ever knew. He's been an OC most of his career. I mean, so I think he would have a hard time turning that over to somebody unless it's somebody that he has personally trained. So the first person that I think about is T. Martin. T. Martin is quarterback coach in Baltimore. He was a quarterback coach in Baltimore. Will T. Martin be willing to make the move over here to Cleveland and be the quarterback's coach / OC here? You know, I think that's a question, and anybody who knows T. Martin, we know he was an athletic quarterback back in the day. We saw him in college. Didn't do much in the pros, but he was a great college quarterback, and he's been a long-time quarterback coach, position coach in the league. So I think we got some stuff to start with. And then on the flip side, and I know we're probably going to talk about Schwartz even more. If Schwartz leaves, there are people on the
we're gonna wait on him. We're gonna wait to cook that one though. That was still boiling over there. The rice ain't done. That ain't done yet.
All right. So
okay.
Outside of that, man. But
Dirt Dog. Now that we got us a head coach, who brings in the OC? Is Todd Monken going to hire his own offensive coordinator? Is Andrew Berea going to hire his own offensive coordinator, or is Jimmy Haslam? Who do you expect to hire this offensive coordinator?
Maybe Jimmy Haslam because he has the final say. Listen, they're a very unpredictable organization. We're an unpredictable organization, so I don't know who they could hire. This was an unpredictable hire. I mean, we had a couple of cats say they wanted Monken, but a lot of them were steering to the direction of Schwartz. So
the question is, who should hire the OC?
Monken, but I doubt it's gonna be him.
Okay, D.
Man, you already know how the Browns operate, man. You know how they operate, bruh. So who should do it? It should be Monken, but who's going to do it? It probably won't be Monken because, like I said earlier, he already said that I'm gonna work with who you give me. So Barry, the man should have been gone, but for some reason he's still wielding all this crazy power. So I think that OC is gonna be between Berry and Haslam. Who they like? They're gonna say, "Hey, I'm thinking it suck ass. It does." But hey, Monkey, how you feel about Shieldhouse? How you feel about this guy? I'm gonna work with it, and that's what it is. It's the same. Should it be that way? No, but that's how it's gonna be, and he's gonna have to take these scraps. That's what he's gonna do. Hopefully, he makes the best of it. I don't like it, but it is what it is.
D, let's just cut to the chase. Jimmy has them like ass kissers. That's all he wants. He wants an ass kisser.
What did I say earlier about the yes man? I told you they didn't want nobody to be that dude to step up and say, "No, I ain't doing that." That's not what's going on here in Cleveland. That's not how Cleveland operates. We said that was a problem, but it is what it is. We got Monken. I'm gonna get behind him. I like Monken, but it is what it is. I wanted an older guy, like TP said, to put some foot to ass and make these guys be in charge of your personnel. I'm running the personnel. I'm putting foot to ass. That's what I need. But please get me what I need, and that's on Berry.
Okay, Coach. If they hired you to be the Cleveland Browns' next head coach, are you taking the job with expectations of you hiring your OC, or did you take this job knowing that Andrew Berry said we're going to hire the next OC? What's your expectations going in there? These are reasons why other people could have turned this job down, and why we had to take this old man, because there's a lot of people. There's a lot of things that people don't realize that's going on in Cleveland. Why that maybe we had to take Todd Monken. Do you realize that besides Kevin Stefanski, where our last 5, 10, 20 coaches, where they been after they left Cleveland? They've been MIA. Have you realized that the owner said, "Hey, if you be my head coach, I want you to keep Jim Schwartz and keep the special teams coach"? There's a lot of coaches want to deal with that. There's a lot of stipulations going into Cleveland, so maybe that's why we had to take who we took. But Coach, if you took the job, are you taking the job knowing that you might not be able to hire your own OC, or are you taking the job letting them know, nah, I'm bringing my staff in?
Damn, TP, that was the longest question I ever heard in my life. I'm like, bro. Now go ahead, though, man.
I was waiting for him to say, "Spit it out, man."
So, no, that's the short answer. I'm not taking this job if I can't bring in my personnel. And I have to believe that upon him taking this job, that there had to be some type of agreement on personnel that's coming in. Like I said, one man already instantly appeared. He ain't interviewed for nothing. He just magically showed up. Same day the head coach showed up. So I would imagine some of that stuff will still have to go through Monken. Now, I'm pretty sure they had an exhaustive discussion. So unless you're bringing in a top tier OC who ain't coming here, so don't look for him.
Right.
Who you gonna bring in? As D so appropriately called him, the young Thundercat ain't coming. He's not coming.
Yeah.
So who are you bringing in here to be the OC? And are you willing to let them call plays? Remember, that was the issue with some of these guys in the first place. They OCs, but they've never called plays. There's a bigger difference between OC, organizational OC, and an OC that actually has to call plays. It's a big difference.
Don't you do it. Don't you do that.
My bad. Hey, Pop, let me ask you something. Let's see. He worked with Kitchens. Let's
He
just
was
say
an organizational OC then, because Kitchens called the plays. We see how that turned out.
yeah, but we seen how Freddie Kitchens can be as an OC. He's not a bad OC. Is there a possible chance that?
Hey, listen. You better stop. You better stop telling those lies. Every time that Freddie Kitchens has been a OC outside of the Cleveland Browns, they fired his ass in short order, whether it's been in the pros or in college. So let's not even talk about Freddie Kitchens. But if we want to talk about Monken got a track record. Monken had a track record at Georgia. You know, he's been here as an organizational OC. He's had a track record in Tampa. He's had one in Baltimore. I mean, so we seen his body of work over time. So that's why I said who he brings in, he's going to bring in somebody that is under his philosophy, possibly somebody that he has trained or he's already working with. That's what we need to be looking at. These other young dudes, you can forget about them. Ain't nobody coming in.
Yep.
Okay. Now let's get in to the cause and effect. The effect of signing him is us losing Jim Schwartz, which did an excellent job in Cleveland as a defensive coordinator. Now, what are your thoughts on Jim Schwartz quitting, or just he just mad? He's mad right now, and he might come back tomorrow. He just mad right now. Somebody pissed in the cereal. But how do y'all feel about Jim Schwartz storming out, telling everybody goodbye? And I'm gonna add a twist to it because I know my stories go long, my questions go long. Jim Schwartz, let me get it out. Jim Schwartz tried to bully the Cleveland Browns into hiring him. That's what I'm just gonna say. I was trying to go around it. Jim Schwartz, y'all didn't know this. Jim Schwartz, on the hiring, Jim Schwartz said that if he's not the head coach, most likely he's gone. So he bullied them into pulling his whole card, and guess what? They pulled it. He thought because of what he did with this defense, he was automatically going to get that job. It's been stated that Jim Schwartz during this said if he doesn't get the head coaching job, most likely he's gone. Now, how do y'all feel about Jim Schwartz saying that, and how do y'all feel about Jim Schwartz leaving?
Hold on, let me
go ahead.
No, don't go. Go ahead, coach. Go ahead, coach. It is what it is.
Okay. Defense wins championships, but offense puts asses in the seats. Okay? He ain't putting no asses in the seats. So at the end of the day, they don't care what he says. He don't have the power to bully. He's a DC. He didn't have a good tenure as a head coach, unfortunately for him. So they probably looked back at that and said, "Nah, you know what? We're gonna go in a different direction. We don't have to have you here as a head coach. He may be a great DC and be a great DC for the rest of his career." And that's probably what everybody sees him as, even though he was a finalist in this. But let's be honest. I'm a 55-year-old man. If somebody told me I'm going to get a head coaching job at a prestigious place, I don't expect to get that because of my age. They do age discriminate. Who are these dudes they want to hire? 30, 35, 40-year-old dudes. They ain't about to hire no 60-year-old cat. They did on this particular occasion. But generally speaking, he's an outlier. And he already has a track record of not being successful. So why am I going to let him have control of that? So he ain't not in a position to bully nobody.
D?
If he's a bully, he just got his ass whooped. That's what I'm gonna say. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, bruh, man. I get it. And we were saying, like you played the video, I think he was misled. I think that he was overconfident. I don't think that was their really intention of misled. I think he was misled, bamboozled.
Explain that.
Wow.
You know what I'm saying? Because
how?
he think he's here. Okay, so we was talking about this earlier. Now, if I'm the supervisor, right, and I got the three of y'all, you know what I'm saying, and I need an assistant manager, and I go outside of my three. That tells me I don't got confidence between the three of y'all for one of y'all to be my assistant manager. So in the end, I got basically hired somebody outside. That's an insult. But you've been working with me for 3 years, and you think, I know I got it. I'm that dude, but he wasn't the dude. So now he pissed off, rightfully so. And I'm gonna pull a dirt dog. I'm gonna tell you, he got done like that chick that said, you can get the cookie. Okay, cool. You with her all night, you with her all week, and all of a sudden I'm on the cycle. Now I'm mad as hell. I can't get you told me I could get the cookie, and now I can't get no cookie. You know what I'm saying? So I'm mad as hell, so I'm throwing the tantrum.
Language alert. It's been a language alert.
What's going on here, man?
Go ahead.
As a man, y'all understand that as a man, how that would really hurt your ego, how it really hurt your psyche. As a man, you know what I'm saying? So
Can I interrupt you real quick?
Go ahead, brother.
How was he bamboozled when the owner fired the head coach? Then the owner stated to his next head coach, I would love for you to bring back Jim Schwartz as your defensive coordinator. So he already told you how he felt about you right then as a defensive coordinator, not a head coach.
True that. So why let the man interview? I would have been honest. Like, look here, Jim. We love what you do. We love you as an individual. We love you as a person. I feel that you would be better suited as a defensive coordinator. They didn't do that. They allowed him to go through two interviews to make him think that, I got it. That's what I'm saying. And then in the end, he got bamboozled. Damn, are y'all serious? That's how you feel? Yes, that's how we feel. I think he was motivated. They kind of motivated. They pumped him up to make him think. All the podcasts, all the show, everybody has Schwartz up here. That's why I never put it out, because I knew something wasn't right. I said, nah, man, he don't check the box. It's 2 boxes. He wasn't young enough. He wasn't offensive enough. That's just been my personal opinion. And that's why he's where he at right now. But I think maybe Mumpkin can pick up the phone. Look, bro, I really need you here. And they offer him a little money. Maybe he'll stay. But other than that, man, he hurt right now. They hurt his ego, bro. He was bamboozled. He was told a lie. And look what happened. That's what the Browns do.
Yeah, but it wasn't a lie. They told him a lie. There's no lie. He lied.
You know what? When I say a lie, that you had a shot to be the head coach.
Right. He did. Let me try, man. He had a shot to be the head coach. When he got that second interview, I was thinking like, okay, he might get the job, but I don't know. I mean, he did not have a good resume as a head coach. He was inconsistent in Detroit. If I had to, I could call my brother-in-law and ask me how bad was Jim Schwartz. He'll probably tell you, man, don't do it. Do not do it. Because he'll probably tell me. Listen, I got to be dirt dog here too, because I said it before. He's got to run this. You got to run this organization. I'm only going to say once. You got to run this organization like it's an orgy. You know what I'm
Language alert coming. Language alert.
I said it has to be run like an orgy. Everybody has to know their position.
I wasn't taking it that far, but I heard what you said. Go ahead.
And Dirt Dog, what did you just text us earlier?
I
know. And all that stuff.
I know, man. But that's the only way. I come up with other ones.
That ain't the only way. That ain't the only way. Don't say that.
I mean, if you want to climb up the mountain, you got to figure out some way how to get down. But you want to get the way to get up. I mean, it's just frustrating. Yes, they did. Did they lie to Jim Schwartz? No, they didn't. If I went to every job interview thinking I'm going to get the job and I'm confident I'm going to get the job, man, I'll be a millionaire by now. But that's not the case. That is not the case.
I think he was misled and lulled into a false sense of security. How about that?
No. He thought he was led. That's my thing.
Peep game. Know why you feel that he was misled? Because y'all listen to the media. Who the media said? They were saying, was it some Nate or some? They were saying,
no, not one time did you see me.
Uh-oh, watch the Zoom. Not you. I know you want to get you want a close up, but fall back for a minute. Fall back, player.
Fall back. Hold up. Not one time did I say anything about
not you, but when I'm stating is
on anything.
But what I'm stating is, if anybody like you that thinks like you, that think he got played, that think he had a shot, that think these other guys had a shot. When did the organization? That's what y'all get for following Mary Kay and everybody else talking about they close to these deals on all these other cats.
Not
Guess
more.
what?
Not
Guess
more.
What? Nobody said he was close to a deal on Todd Monken, and guess who got the job? Todd.
Exactly, and that's why I didn't say that.
Listening to that media and getting on places and writing all that stuff. Oh, who this is the Browns. This and man, they don't know nothing. Don't be listening to Adam Schefter and all that. Wait till it drops. When it drops, it drops. Until then, it's all rumors, man. Quit being a chatty patty. But do y'all think that finding out that Jim Schwartz told them in the process that he most likely he will leave if he don't get the job? Do y'all think he tried to bully his way into getting that head coaching job?
Oh, obviously, he thought he was Bill Belichick. And, you ain't Bill Belichick. I bet Jimmy Haslam and Andrew Bear, he probably was talking to him crazy. They looking at each other like, what the hell is he talking about? So, I mean, I think Jim Schwartz is just, his pride is hurt. Every man has his time when his pride get hurt. His pride got hurt. He thought he was going to get the job, and it didn't work out. That's so sad. But guess what? We all 4 men on here. We didn't get anything that we ever wanted sometimes because God just said it ain't that time. It ain't your time yet. And you may never get it. So, I mean.
Coach?
This is standard operating procedure. We're making this more than what it is and than what it should be. Anytime there is a regime change, they pretty much let all these cats go. I mean, it's just he was just such a great DC at the time. But even if he was a great DC, there was a pretty good chance they were going to let him go at some point. Now, the only thing I would say in regards to him was he should have known when they didn't fire Stefanski, he had to buy and turn the team over to him.
Yep.
I mean, the tea leaves was already out. You're not getting the job. They can't help but to not let him. They had to let him go through the interview process. That was only right because if there was nobody left, they had to have somebody to turn to. But I don't think he was ever the plan. But they did that as a courtesy.
Yep.
So now that he don't get the job, he want to be released like all the other assistants. And that's normally how they do business. Let's not make this more than what it is. There's other DCs that can come in and they might not be as good as him, but our team don't have no balance. We was all defense and no offense last year. So where do we get the balance at? If they come down, if they fall to number 10 or 12, I'm okay with that. If the offense can come up to get into the top 15, top 10, and now we have some balance. We got something we can work with.
Okay, wait a minute. And I got a question for D, because a lot of people love to want to give credit. Give credit where credit is somewhat due, and sometimes when it's not due. When you got Myles Garrett, when you got now we got Mason Graham, when you got Carson, when you got Denzel Ward, didn't we have a DC before Jim Schwartz? And wasn't his record the same as Jim Schwartz?
No, it wasn't.
Yes. We was ranked. We was top ranked. We had one of the top ranked defense when he was there.
No, he wasn't. We were ranked one of the worst. We were ranked one of the worst.
And that's why I can't think of old boy's name. He's a brother, and I wanted his ass up out of here too. Yeah, Joe Woods was garbage. He was trash. He was trash. Hot trash.
I looked the stats up. We was in the teens or somewhere. We was decent. But what I'm trying to say is, do y'all think that Jim Schwartz was where he think he is, or because he got Myles Garrett that can get to the quarterback in 2.3 seconds? Is the reason why our defense is the way it is.
Bro, it's not always about having that superstar. Myles Garrett is one man. You have a whole team. It's 11 men on the field, bro. Don't get me wrong. You got this guy. He's a perennial all-star. He's a perennial Hall of Famer. But it's one man. Now, you got other people. If you can make the team play together and not have all these superstars, like you said last week, name some defensive player on the Patriots right now. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. When you got a coach like that who, hey, we in man, we in zone, and he's mixing and he's making these things happen, and you don't have a Myles Garrett. Myles is watching this. He watching the Super Bowl from his house. He ain't playing in it. So it's not always about having that top guy. It's about what can I do with my players? What kind of schemes I'm running? My strategy. Can I put it all together? Vrabel just put it all together. He just did. So I'm not trying to hear that Myles Garrett. We had this guy. That's one dude, TJ Watt type of. No, bruh. It's a team sport, bro. It always will be forever. So Joe Wilson trash.
Coach, we would rank like 1, 2 in all these in these categories. If Myles Garrett wasn't on the team and we put Clowney in there, we still gonna be them same rankings?
No, but I still think you'd be respectable.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, I ain't calling him trash.
Right. He's a good X's and O's, good scheme guy. Yeah. He works with strengths. That's what good coaches do. Mm-hmm. Well, who's to say another coach can't come in here and do the same thing?
Right.
That's all I'm trying to say. That's all I'm trying to say. And Dirt Dog, you like your Browns?
Mm-hmm.
How can the Browns defense be beat? Put you to test.
Well, I mean, this year.
You ain't got to drink. You can back up.
Oh well, this year, they couldn't stop a run. They couldn't stop the run worth a damn. That's for sure. The one thing I did not like with Jim, if he does leave, he didn't make any type of minor adjustments when the offense sort of figured out the defense, and I had a problem with that. I used to be like, God damn it, he adjust, damn it, Jim, because they getting closer, like that Steelers game. We had them. We were giving Aaron Rodgers the fits, and then the moment they figured out the last minute how to deactivate our defense, I started going to panic mode. I was like, oh God, they about to win on some bull. But by the luck of God and the refs, I guess the refs had money on the game. They didn't call the penalty on Denzel Ward. But that's all I'm gonna say.
That wasn't no penalty. D. Yeah. If you going up against the Cleveland Browns defense, is quick passes going to work?
Quick. It depends. It depends on how you
passes like the Steelers did, where they went when they didn't want to let us get no sacks.
Bruh. If I got the tight ends and receivers, yes. If I don't, then no.
Okay.
I keep trying to tell you it's about scheme and personnel. If you got that dude, like, okay, you want to match up DK Metcalf. You got a DK Metcalf, I got to change it up a little bit. You know, if you fighting against an Njoku, I got to change certain things up. It's certain guys that you scheme differently. I want to shut them down. I want to isolate them. I'm not, like I said, I'm not saying Schwartz was. So I think Schwartz was a good defensive coordinator. Like the man posted, the Titans ran the ball down our goddamn throat. It was times where I was like, where Schwartz was at, but nobody really put a lot of blame on Schwartz at the time. You know what I'm saying? So there's a lot of blame that go around, but Kevin Stefanski paid the price. So, like I said, this is about
he had in the playoffs when we got beat by Houston.
His ass was watching TV in the basement.
I'm just saying that. I mean, I like Schwartz. He just doesn't adjust. He's great when our team. Okay, let's talk about our team. Our team is great at man to man, but he's the defensive coordinator. So when we go to zone. Them zones.
We was getting towed back. We was getting towed up.
Toe up. So, but he's been how long he's been a coach, and when is he going to fix this zone? I mean, That's what I'm talking about. For we need a DC that's going to come in here. Yes, we good at man, but know what? I'm gonna teach y'all how to play zone more so we can really be a dominant defense. And Myles Garrett, I keep going off of Myles. I go off of when players speak. I believe coaches should listen. Myles Garrett said we need to blitz more. So he blitzed probably three more times in a game. He is not a blitzing coach. Imagine how much rest Myles Garrett and the rest of the defense can get if we blitz more, or if he listened to his star player. His star player said, "Hey, we need to blitz more," and he said, "F you." The same way the same way that Kevin Stefanski said to the QBs on offense, "This is my way or the highway." So, and that's the knock that I have on him. He doesn't know how to adjust. When the star player said we need to blitz more, he only want to send the front four and pull everybody back. So, I mean, that's my knock on him. Coach, what you think?
I think his scheme at times has some issues, but his issues are directly connected to the offense. You know, they're just on the field too much, so they get exposed over time. If you have an offense that can move the ball and keep them on the field, keep them off the field, I think the defense would perform better. And that's been the case when we saw them against Houston. They could never get off the field because the offense couldn't do that.
But shouldn't they blitz more to help them out, to try to get them off the field? If you're only sending 4, I'm gonna be tired, and they driving down the field on us. I'm gonna be tired. Give me some help. Send a corner, a safety, or somebody that can make a turnover.
First of all, part of it is the scheme itself. You know, and he is a defensive line guy. He's not a linebacker or safety guy. So that's why you see 8, 9 linemen on the team. Okay, I don't know if anybody carries as many linemen as we carry because they like to rotate the line. He wants to get pressure with 4, and he doesn't feel like he needs to be able to blitz because what they do is they play. They want the front 4 with the pressure. They play in zone underneath, and they play in man on the back end.
Mm-hmm.
So if everybody understands what their role is and everybody does their job, then it's not an issue. Where they were getting beat at is in the mid range. So the zone there is not working.
Mm-hmm.
Okay? As soon as they start bringing heat, you throw where the blitz is coming from. That's the first thing they tell the quarterback. You throw at the blitz. But also if they fall back, that either means that linebacker or that safety can't cover on the outside in the flats. They have problems there. We've seen that because they don't have a nickel or the corners that they have, the safety that they have in the game don't match up with whoever that is. They get picked on in the middle of the field. Then they get stretched out because they'll take a chance and go up top. And that's what happens.
Get in the middle of your frame.
Right. So I just don't know. I just think if he can get off the field, if the team can get off the field, they will just perform better.
Yeah, but I mean, can't you get off the field by blitzing? That's what's going to get.
But it's not enough. Okay, so listen. So if I blitz, if I get a 3 and out, and I blitz, and then 5 plays later, I'm back on the field. What difference does it make?
Mm-hmm.
We're going through the same thing. The other team has figured out how to sustain a drive at some point.
Okay. You say what's the difference? Okay, what about I blitz and you go 3 and out? That's I only played 3 plays. Mm-hmm. Then I come back out there and I got to play 10 plays. That's 13. Mm-hmm. Now, what about I didn't blitz the first time and I played 10 plays again and they went down there, kicked the field goal or punt it, then offense go 3 and out, and I'm back out there and play another 10. So that's 20 versus 13. Them 7 snaps count.
What I'm curious about, and I would like to see it over time, is every game, how many more plays did the other team run over more than the Browns?
Mm-hmm.
And I think that would just really shed light on where the problem really comes in at. Because I hear what you're saying, but I just think these teams, they might even run more plays but the time, they know how to manipulate the time. They do run more plays, and they just keep our people out on the field. We see it. We can criticize this man, and he's fair for being criticized for not making certain adjustments. But the biggest adjustment is the offense don't get off the field. That's it.
And D, like I said, I don't mind our offense. I only listen to the players. D, if Myles Garrett told you he wants you to blitz more, would you blitz more? Or you tell him just stick to the script. We got this. We number 1 in the run. We number 2 in the pass. We number 1 in total passing yards and all and this and all that. What do you do?
That depends on the opponent. You know what I'm saying? And for that game, okay, we're facing Joe Burrow. I might send the dogs at him. We facing Drake May. We facing this guy. It depends. We can't do the same thing against the same opponents every week.
Yeah,
these games are situational. Would I listen to Myles a little bit more? Yeah, but I don't think Myles really had that much of a supporting cast as much as, okay, they double and triple team of Myles. Somebody else should have got, well, okay, Myles got 20-something sacks, but somebody should at least had 10. But after that didn't happen. So everything is situational when it comes to football, man. You win you want to win the game. So I think Schwartz is a good defensive coordinator. Should he hang his hat a little bit? Yeah, but not too high. You know what I'm saying? And I think he was just trying to hang it too high. I would love to bring him back because he does bring stability, credibility, and reliability. I think he checks those boxes. So I want him to come back. But no, not as the head coach. After I started seeing certain things, I was like, nah, I'm cool on my man's. But I think they can, like I said, get that phone call the man. Hey, look here, I can give you extra couple mil. Please come back. I don't think it's over with just yet. Because like I said, this man is still under contract, bro. The Browns have to release him. They have to come to some kind of agreement, which they don't have to do. And then now you ain't showing up. It could get ugly real quick. I just hope that he looks at the situation. You know what? I'm going to go do what I got to do for this year. Just don't turn into a Ty Haley and just shit on the whole rest of the team. I don't want to see that but at the same time, now your reputation's on the line. You got mad. You cut a baby. Now guess what? Now we don't want you back. So Schwartz he really needs to think about it, come back. He pissed off today. He butthurt today. But you know what? I'm going to come back. I'm going to man up. I signed a contract. Let me finish it out. Or you get released.
Right.
Back up there, dog. Back up.
Oh, my bad. Like, you know what? You're absolutely right, D. That's why I think every man can get emotional sometimes, especially something when he didn't get. And the fact that he thought he was this close by getting the job and he didn't get it, he might felt like it was a low blow. You know, right there, Ric Flair style. Woo! It got him right there, right there in the jewels. I think maybe if Jim Schwartz, if Andrew Berea and Jim Schwartz and all of them have a nice little talk, see how it goes. That like, hey man, we apologize, but we felt like you would be better as a DC. You know what I mean? You're just better as a DC, and we don't want to lose you because if we lose you, we might lose the whole entire locker room for defense.
Well, and that's what I said in the beginning. They should have just been honest with him, and he got bamboozled. That's exactly what you said.
Honest with him. They was honest with him. But
they was all right. Mm-hmm.
So, now, Coach, I'm trying to figure out which one of y'all is talking about it was a business. Now, Schwartz is still under contract.
Mm-hmm.
He's getting calls. He's getting calls already to be somebody else's DC. Do we let him go, or do we get that draft pick? What would you do, Coach?
Ain't nobody. I don't see nobody trading for him. This is not a head coach situation.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna say he's a dime a dozen, but they can find somebody else to call plays wherever
But
So,
I mean, hey, if you want him, like didn't San Fran just lose their head? San Fran lost the
what am I getting for him?
Huh?
What am I getting for him? How did the Browns
7th round pick? What's a 7? What's a 7?
Nah, first of all, if I'm trading, I need to make something that's going to be meaningful for me. I'm not that dude that's going to stockpile.
Okay, the question is, are you going to want some compensation or are you going to let him go free?
I'm going to let him go free.
And wait a minute, you're going to let him go free? No, because
that's NFL business. I'm going to let him go free.
Yeah, you said it's a business. When they let our offensive line coach go and go play with his son, they let him go for free. You was like, nah, this is a business. They should have told him no. Now you're gonna let this man go for free.
This is a different situation. That's a much different situation. He's going to have to go be with his son. That's a family thing. That's different. I don't have to.
That's something that you should have let him go for free. But you said you should say no.
No, every situation is different. This is a standard situation. Coach get fired, all the coaches get released. You set them free. That's understood. You don't trade assistant coaches. You trade head coaches.
Mm-hmm.
I've seen that done, but I don't recall any assistant coaches being traded. And if you did, you're not gonna get much for them anyway. So why am I going through all those changes?
Yeah, plus the fact Callahan didn't get interviewed for a head coach, so it ain't even the same.
No. Everybody said when Bill Callahan left, I said that was great. That was great for the Browns to just let him go to go coach with his son. Them are dreams. You don't hold nobody back from his dreams, man. And y'all talking about it's a business. It was I was talking to
TP.
Wait. What's our running back?
I just real quick before y'all get any further, I just looked up what assistant coaches have been traded. One of them was he's not really an assistant coach, but Herm Edwards from the Jets to the Chiefs for a pick. He got traded. Bill Belichick from the Jets to the Patriots. Well, he became a head coach. He a head coach, but the only one right here I'm seeing is Herm Edwards. Herm Edwards and Don Shula.
Okay.
Hey, don't get mad at me. Look at here.
They're not trading assistant coaches. These are head coaches.
Yeah.
Different, man. You let the assistants go. You said
okay, D. Do you ask for, because since he's under contract, did you ask for some money back? Or do you let him go free, or do you tax whoever want him?
If they can reach a buyout, well, I mean, honestly, that's what's going to happen. If they get to negotiations and Schwartz is that big of a problem, there'll probably be some type of buyout. He'll probably get a little something, and then they will let him go. They don't have to the man is under contract. They don't got to do a damn thing. And then you causing all this controversy. So, hey, we'll let you go, take this buyout or whatever, or we can give you more money, you stay. But Schwartz can be, like I said, right now, he can be mad as he want to be. But it's going to go two ways. Either release your ass for nothing, which the Browns probably won't do. It just depends, man. We just got to wait and see.
What was you going to do? I'm holding y'all to y'all words.
Me, honestly, I really want to save him. I really want to try to salvage the relationship. I would probably give him, hey, he could end up getting an extension out of this. They could bring and say, you know what? Hey, look here. We got more. I'll give you a 3-year extension. I'll pay you this extra money. Would that make you happy? He might run that. We have to see. We got to see. But just him just walking away flat out like, hell no. It's going to be some consequences and repercussions.
Coach, if you wanted to bring back Schwartz, and I'm going to say he's getting paid $1 million, you bring him back for $3 million, and he said, okay, yeah, come back. Do you trust that man to really put his
if he's a professional, yeah, because his reputation is on the line.
What you mean? Coaches' contracts are guaranteed. I got paid. Y'all F me, so guess what? I'm going to F y'all. I'm not. Nobody wants me as the head coach anyway.
You know that.
He said his reputation, though. He said his reputation.
Reputation's on the line. Mm-hmm. I mean, that's the one thing. If he ever wants a shot to do anything in life,
correct,
then he got to be a man of his word. He got to be honorable.
Right. Okay. Right.
You see, he wanted to be a head coach. Now you screwing it up again. You didn't get this opportunity. You might get one more. But now you want to tell the Browns to eat a fatty. Nah. We ain't dealing with you like that.
But who wants Jim Schwartz as a head coach? Jim Schwartz came out two years ago and said, yes, he would love to be a head coach again. 2 years later, he's still looking to be a head coach, and he got turned over by the worst team in the NFL. Nobody wants Jim Schwartz as a head coach.
And that's it exactly. Who else was asking to interview him?
Nobody else. Nobody.
So he ain't got no leverage.
Right. Yeah. I mean,
so what do we got to lose if he sabotages the Browns? Take $3 million and say F y'all.
Oh man, brother. Can't do that, man. It's still a business. It's still certain things are in place, man. That's why your boy Flores still ain't sued the NFL. That's why where he at. You know what I'm saying? TP, when you're a head coach, do you not want to have? I'm not saying everything's all shiny and brassy. You want your reputation to be known that TP, yeah, I'm a stand-up guy. I treat my players as such and such. I would want that reputation. Your name is everything, bro. Your name is everything. Lathero Petty, man, he trash, dog. I can't deal with that dude. I don't want that, man. You know what I'm saying? Coach Greg Wheeler. I want you to stand for something, bro.
Your name
if you
is
just
your
go out
bomb.
there every time and just because somebody say something about you and you act a certain way, you're ruining the rest of your life, man. You got to think about certain stuff. Some things are worth it, some things are not. And the man still got time.
Was Todd Haley thinking that way when he came in and tried to sabotage Hugh Jackson?
And where his ass at right now? I ain't heard his name in like
So you act, wait a minute, you acting like it can't be done.
He's coaching in college.
Where's Todd Haley at right now?
No, I'm just saying. You said somebody about his name, and he wouldn't sabotage nothing because of his name. Todd Haley didn't care about his name when he thought. Yeah.
And like I said, where is Todd Haley at right now?
I'm just saying it could be done. That's my statement. I'm just saying it could be done.
We didn't say it couldn't be done. I just didn't say it was good for. Is it good for you? No. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going out like that, man. I'm going to suck up this year. I'm still going to put a good product on the field. And maybe somebody said, man, after everything you went through in Cleveland, and you want to come to Jacksonville, you want to come to the Cardinals, I got you. Man, and like I said, man, your name is everything, bro. If your name is trash, you trash.
Dirt Dog, your name is everything. Remember that. Are you coming back? Are you going, if Cleveland double your pay, are you coming back to Cleveland? Or are you going to San Francisco for? I'm gonna say Cleveland. Cleveland gonna give you $3 million. San Francisco gonna give you 1.5. But you in San Francisco, you already know you're gonna be in the AFC Championship next year. Which job do you take?
You
ain't Dirt Dog. You ain't Dirt Dog.
That's a tough one because San Francisco is a beautiful place compared to Cleveland, but. That $3 million, man, that bag means so much more. It can help out your family. It can help out you. Mm-hmm. See, I'm a family man a little bit when I think about it. The
so
bigger
you
the
bag. That ring?
I care about that ring, but that bag is much more important, baby. Remember that. That bag is much more important. The bag gonna help you pay your bills. The bag is gonna help you make you buy your wife that Gucci purse she wanted. And you told her, baby, it was $5,000.
I got a question for you, Dirt Dog. Then is Saleh, whatever his name was is he a good head coach? Is he good? This
I think he got a bad fair shaking with the Jets. To be honest with you, I think he really did.
What I'm saying is he went to Denver as a DC, and he's not a real good head coach. But guess what? He went there, been a defensive coordinator. Now I think he got a head coaching job.
Yeah, he's with the Titans.
So that's what I'm saying. So you take that job and you go to San Fran, and your name is golden, then you can go get you a head coaching job. Your name ain't ringing no bells because you're doing your thing in Cleveland, but your name is ringing bells when you go to San Fran.
I disagree.
TP, did he show his ass, though? Did this guy show his ass? Fucking Schwartz just showed his ass. It's not the same goddamn thing, man. You show your ass like that. It's not. You know what I'm saying? He sucked it up and got there. You know what I'm saying?
Damn. Reading that comment.
I didn't read it all the way through. My bad, fellas. My bad, chat. But while we did that like and that subscribe button, baby, we do.
Wow. My man went off the T-pad right there.
Yeah, he went too far, man.
So, are you taking $3 million in Cleveland or 1.5 in San Fran? Do you want to win or just take the money?
It depends on where I'm at in my career.
When you Jim Schwartz, wherever his age is.
I'm Jim Schwartz. I probably done made my money.
You said you probably then made your money?
I done made my money already. So if I want a shot at the ring, I might take a cut. I'm gonna take that shot because I'm later in my career. Now, if I'm a young dude, I'm getting the bag.
Yeah. You got time. You got time.
Yeah. Right.
But I mean,
it's just the end. And so that's a different situation. It really is.
I mean, if I'm younger, I'm going to get that. I need that ring. I'm not gonna get that ring in Cleveland no time soon. I'm going to get that. I'm going to get that ring. Put that on my man, and then I can take the money.
I could buy a replica, and nobody would be able to tell the difference.
See, that's your goal. That's your goal. That's your goal. I'm telling you what mine is, man.
TP. Let me ask you something. Let me reverse the question to you. Let me say you something. All right. Jimmy Haslam's offering you you say $3 million, and they tell you go to San Francisco for 1.5. And so let me ask you this: you guys are all married men. What do you think your wives would think if you turned down that 1.5 million? You took that 1.5 million over that 3 million. Over that 3 million, what do you think she would say? What do you think your wives would say? Think about it.
It's your decision, honey.
Shit, not my wife. She was like, "Baby, I ain't leaving Ohio. My family here." I was like, "Well, damn." I played a joke on my wife one time and said, "Baby, I got orders. I got to go to Florida." Florida, down there with Christy. I said, "We going to the sun." She was mad. I don't want to leave my family, and I have to take that into consideration. I said, "Baby, it was a joke. I was just playing." You know what I'm saying? So. Sometimes it's not about the money, bro.
Wait a minute. We didn't hear Dan, but we didn't hear Dan say. What would you say, Pop?
Go ahead, Coach.
I shouldn't even have to explain this. Your mama gonna be like, "Are you a fool?" We ain't taking no pay cuts around here, dog.
We don't do pay cuts around here. We don't do pay cuts around here.
And you see that? You see the situation? Everybody's situation different.
Right.
You see that?
But nah. I mean, no, I get it. I'm just that type of guy, man. When you rub me wrong, you do me wrong. I ain't got that love for you no more, man. That's just me. You do me wrong, F you. That's plain and simple. It feels right. I don't think he's right, but if I was D and they promised me this and all that stuff, I'm going off of emotions, and emotions are I'm gonna lose 1.5 off of emotions, and I'm out of here. F y'all, man. I don't care what you. $5 million. I'm not coming back. F y'all.
Right, at the same time,
and make a number one thing. That's just me. I'm just hard headed like that.
Yeah, you are a professional. That's why you get the big dollars. Sometimes it sucks. You got to put your pride aside. You know what I'm saying? And you still got to perform, man. You know what I'm saying? This is what you're getting paid, the big bucks. And when that situation comes to where you have a chance to change it, then you seize that moment. But at this moment in time, you got to do what you got to do, man. You can't come off half-cocked, man. You got to.
Okay. Now, let's say that, I mean, most people might have did it, most people not. But everybody got a bank account. Everybody got a bank account. We all grown and had a bank account for over 20 years, 25 years, the same bank account. But guess what? You go to that same bank, your same bank, and try to get a loan. What they gonna do? Deny you. And you're gonna be like, man, my own bank. You gonna cuss them out and all that stuff. The same thing that Cleveland Browns did, man. You gonna be mad. You mad at them?
No, I'm just gonna go to another bank.
You know, right.
When one door closes, another door will open.
Right. I mean, and TP, man, that's when you gotta go. Listen. If I went to work and I told my boss, "Hey, F you and screw everything you want to," I'm still under contract. Well, I gotta go back to work. I gotta tell my wife and kids this. Mainly my wife. She gonna be like, "What were you thinking, you fool? You telling him every word's XYZ." Sometimes you gotta put your pride to the side and do what you gotta do. I know that sucks, but you gotta do it.
Y'all saying he should put his pride to his side? Why did he go storming out the building like a baby?
Well, hey, every man get emotional. Yeah. Every man get emotional.
He went crying.
Yeah.
It's like he leaves wrong. He
you
read it
wrong.
He saw all these dudes falling off. Okay. And he's like, you know what? Damn it, I'm a finalist. I actually got a shot at this. He never had a shot.
Never had a shot.
Never. But, I mean, in his mind, we've all gotten excited about something, and it didn't pan out. You know, I mean, so now you go back, like I said, you go back to the standard. Okay, you ain't keeping me, let me go. You know that. You know, and that's the bottom line, man. I mean, damn.
Wow. I mean, TP. I mean, think about it, man. It's just a way of life. Sometimes you're not gonna get everything you want, man. And that Jim Schwartz was in his feelings, and the way how it went down. I mean, you can't get mad at that. You can only
go down. How did it really go down?
Yeah, right. That's a good question.
All these different things that come out, and see, that's why I hate all this reporting, because a lot of it is inaccurate, or we don't have a real good picture of what really occurred. Oh, they had to write essays, and they had to do this, and they had to do that.
That made me laugh. Sorry.
Come on, man. Even if they did, you know, because this is a different world. This ain't
Kevin Stefanski took it. Kevin Stefanski was the first head coach that take it.
Yeah, I mean, everybody got their way of wanting to do stuff, but at the end of the day, they still know who they want. Okay, he could have got an F on the essay or whatever the hell they did. They still know who they want.
Right.
So
Right.
He had to know that. Now it was Shieldhouse, it was Udinski up until a couple days ago. Schwartz, and who else was it? Just say them three right there.
Yeah.
Okay, and Monkey. Okay, he looking at it like, okay, well, me and Monkey, we both basically in the same boat. I canceled him out. Should have never did that. The two young dudes, you know, everybody thought it was going to be a young dude. I ain't gonna lie, I thought it was going to be a young dude because they waited so long to talk to the young dudes, and you know that they're more inclined to be more receptive to that type of process.
Yeah.
I gotta do an essay, and I gotta do. We gonna sit down. We gonna talk about it. They not new school way of doing it. I don't even know that he made him go through the process. Like, he already in house. He already know what he is.
Mm-hmm.
Find out what these other dudes are about.
And well, okay, and D, you said he got played. You think that he was lied to and all this stuff. Do you think he should have got the hint? Because if your organization wants you, they're going to do what Buffalo did. Buffalo let they head coach go, and they fired. I mean, they hired their next head coach that was already within like that. That lets you know that they want you. Now in Cleveland, they sent him through 18 interviews. Shouldn't that have been a sign that they didn't hire you just like that?
But no.
It ain't. Come on, bro. We it's each organization has their own unique way of hiring. Somebody might have did a Zoom call. Somebody might have did a interview in person. Somebody might have did an essay. You know, Buffalo for right now. Buffalo has a winning culture. Right now, they might not be able to get a home. So, because they acted so quickly, doesn't mean that what we did or what they did was right or wrong. But this is Cleveland, and that this is the goofy shit that we always do, which is why we can never get over the top. We can't even, like I said on the show, why can't we fly under the radar one time? We can't, because we like this goofy shit, and this is why we don't win. This is why we have 5 and 12 seasons. This is why the coach is screwed up. And then everybody want to go around and tell Haslam to sell the team. Man, Haslam ain't selling shit. He getting this dome. He getting this money. And unbeknownst to me, yes, I'm a season ticket holder now. What does my goofy ass do? I went and did the shit anyway. I need my ass kicked.
I feel sorry for you.
Yeah,
I bet won't do it. I won't do it.
Okay.
But Dirt Dog. So now, as Todd Monken, as your brand new head coach, who do you think that he wants to be his starting QB1 out of the three that you have?
I don't got my watch, but we all know the answer.
I mean, are you sure? Do you think that he said that he can revive Foe? He might be able to bring Foe. He might have talked that talk.
Man,
I can get Foe back to Houston. Foe.
Wait a minute. We sent Foe back on. We're gonna be sending Foe back on the street. She was a one-time hooker. She ain't doing the job like she's supposed to do. We got a new hooker now, and baby, you know the drill. So now that's what we got.
Language alert. We got a language alert.
I said hooker. I didn't say anything else. We got a new hooker now, and she's a little bit more prettier. You know?
Then you said you was gonna be more professional.
No. I said hooker. I didn't say
that's not professional.
Okay. All right. We have a new young lady in our facility.
Can we not talk about harlots and ladies of the night? Can we not do that?
Do we have to use a woman reference?
Okay, we got a brand new dog. All right. I'm sorry. James is funny, man. I love James.
Yeah, but okay, Coach. Yeah. Who do you think that's going to be with a great with a new head coach, a stern head coach? We don't know who the OC is, but you know Todd Monken's probably his system, and he's great with tight ends and all that stuff. Who do you think is going to benefit his system more, 4 or 12?
I think by default it's Shedeur. I can't speak on Deshaun Watson right now until I actually see him taking some snaps and doing some stuff. I can't count on him to be there at this point. I think Shedeur has done enough to support a long-term look. Now, probably not. But I think he warrants a look. And if this guy can actually develop him into a competent game managing type quarterback that can actually win a game or two, I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and I think that what you think, D? See, here you go, man. Man, you're gonna leave 4 alone, and you're gonna got to give 12 some props.
Bro, it's like Coach said, man. I'm gonna run Shedeur, man. I'm gonna run Shedeur, but at the same time, see, we're going down that same route. You're talking about another quarterback controversy, bro. You talk about another quarterback controversy, but at the same time, we gave this man 40 million. I gotta see what he could do. You know what I'm saying? I gotta see what he could do, and that don't even sound. That don't taste right, man. But I gotta roll with Shedeur. So Shedeur, I'm number 1. Deshaun, number 2. Dylan Gabriel, number 3. I mean, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? But we got to see what Monken can do. When Monken comes in and installs his offense, we got to see who fits it better, bro. We just got to – it's bad, man. It's all bad. It just don't look right, man. The optics is bad, bro. So it's going to leave it at that, man.
Yeah, and everybody loves 12. They want Shedeur to do his thing. I mean, I think Shedeur can do his thing. But we don't know what nobody can do. Can they do their thing unless they get an offensive line? And as Coach stated, we brought somebody in that can do something with the offensive line, and hopefully Andrew Berry this offseason do something with the offensive line, and maybe 1 year offensive line doesn't get hurt the way they get hurt. I don't know what's going on with the conditioning team and whatever that's in Cleveland. Maybe they need to be fired too, but somebody else that need to be fired before we go. Bubba. Why is this man still on the team?
No, he got fired.
What? When? When?
Earlier today.
Yeah.
Early today?
Yeah.
I thought he was. I thought somebody wanted him and he left.
No, he got fired. They released him.
That's what I said. They released the staff. The only person that's really in play is Schwartz. Everybody else Schwartz. They got the walking papers.
No, but somebody said that it was reports that he said that he wanted Bubba to stay and he wanted Schwartz to stay.
No, Bubba's out of here, dog.
When he might be out of here with the new head coach, But before the new head coach, that's what they said that that's what
they
Haslam
wanted Bubba
said.
to stay. Oh my God, I can't even get the words out.
Trash, and that's why I'm saying, why was he still here this long? Why was he still having a parking spot?
That's
that was my thing. Why did he still have a parking spot? And why would because I thought he had something on the ownership.
This process went entirely too long. And see that's the issue. You see these other teams, they acted quickly, got their coaches in place because they do the coaching merry-go-round. You know, that's what they do. So our coaches, if somebody wanted them, they would be last on the list anyway, because they were never released or they weren't available. Everybody was in limbo.
Mm-hmm.
The process took entirely too long.
Yeah.
Dirt Dog, any final words?
Just let's see how this goes. Let's see if they do try to attempt to keep. If Schwartz does stay, I'll be shocked a little bit, but I wouldn't be shocked. So let's see how it goes. Let's see how he talks during the press conference. I got to see what he's like during the press conference.
Well,
so yeah.
You know what, Dirt Dog? I was gonna let you out of your segment, but just real quick, we're gonna.
Oh God, dude! Come on,
we're gonna hit you with it. We're gonna
trying to hang on here, brother. I'm trying to hang on, brother.
Okay. I'm gonna let you go pee. It was a report that I saw that this lady said. Now she got 6 kids. 6 kids, 4. Oh shoot, that's 4. She got 6 kids, 4 baby daddies. 6 kids, 4 baby daddies. And the baby, one of her baby daddies, she got one baby daddy only had 1 kid with her. So she got 5 other by some other people. Now he wants to take his daughter to Disney World. And the mama said, no, you can't take just one to Disney World with you and your other wife. If you're gonna take out, when she said my daughter, if you're gonna take my daughter to Disney World, you got to take her 5 other siblings. You're not going. She said my daughter is not going to be sitting here at home packing while the other 5 is just looking at her, knowing that she's going to Disney World. How do you feel about that?
I mean, tough. You know what? I mean, I can't.
Are you taking them all?
Yeah, mom said in the back. Yeah, hell no, I can't do it. I can't do it. My mom said in the back, I can't do it. I don't know.
I don't know what you started on. Heck no, I ain't taking no kids.
Yeah, I'm not. I'm trying. That'll be tough for me because I'll be a good dad. And
that's what she was saying. Because that's what the lady was saying. Because they was together. She was saying he was a father to all 6 of the kids when they were together. Now that they're divorced or broke up, why is he only taking care of 1 and not the other 5? So are you taking all 6 of them kids Disney World?
No, I'm not taking them to Disney World. Disney World is expensive, man. It's high as hell.
Why is you making it so okay? Because you're young.
I don't have any children.
You thinking too much into this. Okay, Coach. What you doing, Coach?
I failed him. I did not teach him well.
I'm just saying no. What do you mean?
Nah. You talking about Disney World cost too much?
He ain't taking no.
Oh man, you scared
I'm just saying no.
It's just
it shouldn't even be a thought.
It shouldn't even be a thought.
No, I just said no.
Dirt Dog is gonna make a good hug because the wifey gonna get over. And
the hell she is. The hell she is.
If you doing all of that. If you doing all of
that, wait a minute. Mom said no, so I'm gonna say no. What?
Yeah, I said hell no because it's just pretty obvious.
She better call them other daddies.
Right.
And first of all, why are you trying to put me in this statistic? I do not want to be a baby father. I want to be a husband. I do not want to be in this statistic. We got too many young black brothers who got multiple women who they have children with. I can't do it. No, dog going for the you know what? Me and you, Miss Pettaway, me and you gonna fight. You keep picking up.
Man, leave that young man alone, man. Leave that young man alone, man.
What
Leave
you
that
gonna
young
do,
man
Nerd
alone,
Dog? I
man.
mean, what you gonna do, Deacon, before we go?
No, absolutely not.
Why not? But she's not. So if she fights back, you know.
In January.
My bad.
What?
So if she fights back and say no, you can't take your daughter. What you gonna do?
I'm gonna have to wait, brother.
Or are you gonna take?
If I can get my daughter, I'm gonna take my daughter. You know what I'm saying? All them other little nigglets, I can't do it.
So you gonna take the chances of kidnap charges?
Hey, I'm about to take her ass to court. You're not gonna make me. No. You. I want to ask this too. Is she the oldest kid, the middle kid? Whose kid is that? Damn, my camera keep doing this. My camera like, get it, dog, get it. You know, nah, bro.
Oh my God.
You ain't doing it.
Life's
Doing it. All right.
Life's too hard out here, brother.
Final words.
All right, y'all take care, man.
Coach,
Oh.
you got some final words?
Just everybody just relax.
Call them other days.
And no, we're not calling the other daddy, Sonny. He's still on that. No, but everybody relax on Monken. Let him get his staff and let's see what we're working with before we all start passing judgment. Just relax, everybody. It's Cleveland. We know the shit ain't gonna be right.
That's right.
D. Final words.
No, I ain't got no last word, bro. I'm Gucci.
Okay. Dirt Dog. All right.
I'm still tripping off the hooker thing, you know.
Okay. I want to thank everybody for tuning in, liking, and sharing. Please hit that like button, hit that follow button. Follow us every Wednesday at 8 p.m. You know who this is. It's your boy Thorough and the My Dogs Podcast. Let's get it.